There are so many reasons to celebrate Richard Winfield. As a devoted husband, father, patriot and professor, colleague, and mentor, who was, as anyone will tell you, a prince of a man. As a trailblazer in establishing legal protections for journalism, as a leading champion of freedom of expression, and as a founding contributor to the International Senior Lawyers Project, where he created the hallmark practice area that now bears his name, the Winfield Freedom of Expression Initiative. Dick, as he was known to most, served in the Navy and thought about becoming a reporter, but the law won out. At Rogers and Wells, later Clifford Chance, he spent 30 years as general counsel for the Associated Press. In hundreds of press freedom cases, Dick fought to protect reporters' confidential sources, counter libel suits, expand Freedom of Information Acts, and challenge restrictions on press access to the courts. But that was just phase one. When ISLP's founders were sketching their vision, Dick was the first person they recruited. He signed on and helped shape the evolution and indeed the ethos of the organization, working tirelessly for more than 2 decades to make ISLP's mark on protecting press freedom around the world through trial monitoring, litigation support, media law reform, and friend of the court briefs. His cadre of volunteer lawyers worked in dozens of countries, from Zimbabwe to Russia to Kuwait. They supported nascent independent media in post-Soviet countries, did battle before international human rights tribunals, and sat in courtrooms to make clear the world was watching as journalists stood trial for reporting the truth. Good, nerdy fun, he called it. And despite all the abuses of fundamental rights he witnessed, he maintained his optimism, sure that expertise, volunteerism, and the law could make a difference. That spirit was contagious when he biked to ISLP offices, joined in team calls, and made it to masked meetups outdoors during COVID, cheering us all on every step of the way. Through the Winfield Freedom of Expression Initiative, ISLP carries forward his legacy of harnessing the power of law to strengthen local advocacy around the world. We do this amid new challenges and evolving threats, all while guided by Dick's conviction that freedom of expression is a foundational tenet of a participatory democracy.